Ryan here playing Farming Simulator 19, and welcome to Flint Hills, the start of my next single-player series here. We'll be playing on Flint Hills, and this does have the custom textures here, by the way, so the newer version with the custom textures. Particularly kind of looking forward to playing on this map here. Hopefully it will be a good one. Going to be slightly different, I think, than our previous map here, everyone. Mainly probably in field size, which, of course, is going to maybe dictate some changes in equipment size here as well. So anyway, we're just starting up. I think this is the default location on the map. Maybe should have picked a different location. There's like several good looking locations around the map, but I'm just playing in the default one here. So bought a couple of fields, got 9, 11, 10, 4, and 5 here. It did not start me with any fields, so I'm not sure kind of like what the starter fields are supposed to be, but I just went ahead and bought those. Cheated in, a couple $1 million, bought some equipment, and then bought a couple fields to start with, everyone. So that's pretty much what we did here. For equipment, by the way, I tried to mostly stick with the equipment we had from our last series. I did get a couple of different pieces of equipment. We'll go through that here in just a minute. Notably, everyone, was the size of the fields here. So it's like, you know what? Yes, we had the 9600 combine. We got the 9610 now. I think I mentioned that here. Was it last episode or episode before? I was probably going to bump that up just because we were having some troubles with the 9600. But then I picked up a second combine here as well. I picked up a John Deere 8820. And gotta say, this was like very requested on the last series. Like everyone wanted to see an 8820. I don't know why it's so popular, but anyway, I've used the 8820 a few times already, but apparently everyone last series wanted to see it. So we'll bring it in for this series for a little bit. Not sure how long we'll use it, but at least for starters, we have it. I think the goal on here, everyone, is going to be to upgrade these combines probably relatively soon. Got the John Deere 4020. Decided to go with a cabbed version this time around. And this one is the updated one from Ross, or I don't know if actually Ross W did it or he just posted the update for it. Either way, from Ross W. I don't know, looks about the same, to be honest. I don't think there's a whole lot of difference. Nice little Hinniker cab on it. Same chisel plow we had last video. I did get a grain cart here, by the way. We did not have a grain cart in the last series. Decided again with the sizes of the field I want, grain cart would probably come in handy. Same old tractor over here, the John Deere 8760 with our field cultivator and rolling baskets on the back. Same planter. I did pick up a John Deere 4960. So instead of the John Deere X60, everyone, I kind of switched that out. The John Deere X, that's kind of cool, but it had some problems, right? So you know what? We'll put a 4960 in here instead. It actually has less horsepower than the John Deere X60 does, but you know what? It should be able to get the job we need done, right? So John Deere 4960 instead of the X60. Got the same Chevy grain truck back. Also picked up a tanker truck along with it here as well. I think this, the same mod author, or maybe I should say the same person that sent me the other ones, sent me this one as well, I do believe. So I thought we'd try that one out. Yeah, I mentioned the 8820 already. I forgot here. I need to switch these tractors around here as well. We'll get to that here in just a minute. John Deere 6030. And you know, actually interesting. I picked out most of these tractors here, was it a day or two ago? And then I was reading the comments here in today's episodes. A lot of the comments, you folks are going to see some of the tractors you suggested, and I actually picked these out like before you left these comments. So 6030 was requested. Like, well, I actually got a John Deere 6030. International, brought the International back, except I put it up to the 1586 instead of the 1086. We had a 1086 there on the previous map. Bought a Ford 8000 instead of the TW. About the same horsepower. And you do see these tractors. At least you used to see these tractors around where I live. Not so much anymore. Well, I'm actually thinking about it, and I don't know the last time I've seen a Ford tractor. Other than maybe, someone has one for, like, around the yard type thing, utility type tractor, maybe that. But other than that, don't really see them much anymore. John Deere 84. Actually, you know what? Speaking of 8440, not this one, everyone. Bought this one instead. You can probably hopefully see why this one's got, like, I'm not sure what's going on up there, and horns, and weird flashers hanging out the side, and the weights aren't too bad. I can live with the weights, but then the 3-point hitch on the front, and I don't know what's going on there. The rest of the tractor don't look too bad, but yeah, some of that extra stuff, that's got to go. So we're going to switch that out here. Asked Jeffrey here, for those of you familiar with Jeffrey in the comments, and the live stream for that matter, what's that hitch? What in tarnation is that? Ugh. Okay, so this thing has the same. I never even noticed that before. Yeah, that's one messed up hitch. Okay, anyway. That's not American, is it? Where they got that hitch from. Never seen a hitch like that before. That is just plain weird. Anyway, yeah, we're going to go with this version of the John Deere 8440 instead of that one. I think this one looks a little better. Someone removed all the extra bling-bling from this tractor. And we'll go ahead and sell that one. Let me get to that here in a minute. Shut it off here for now. Actually, you know what? I think it's a repair spot. I don't think there's actually a sell point here. Let's see. Was it around this side? Was it this door, maybe? Yes, inside there. It probably doesn't let you sell, though. Is there a way to get in from this side? No. Looks like you got to go in from the other side. Okay, well, anyway. We'll get to that here in a few minutes. Real quick through the equipment here again. I think, actually, have I mentioned it all? I think I pretty much mentioned all the equipment I haven't. Oh, white tractor. We'll get to that here in just a minute. Same cultivator, same sprayer, same spreader we all had the last series as well. Same planter, 12-row planter. All stuff we'll probably want to maybe upgrade fairly soon. We'll have to see what's here, but we'll see how it goes with it. Then for the white tractor one, I upgraded to a slightly larger white tractor. Is this a Series 2? Forget if I got the Series 2 or Series 3. But anyway, Series 2 or 3, white 2-180 instead of the little smaller tractor. Decided to get a little bit larger one. And then we got the same DMI gravity wagons we had. Not sure how much we'll use this. We'll see what's here. I'm thinking a truck's probably going to be fairly soon on the upgrade list here as well. Let's sell that truck or that tractor in a minute. Hopefully I can figure out which one, because they both have the same picture. That one has DEF on it. That's interesting. This one does not. This one has 700 horsepower. Oh my god. I never even noticed that. Okay then. Let's sell the 700 horsepower one. Hopefully that's the ugly one. 700 horsepower. That's probably why it has DEF on it, right? Need some blue DEF on that tractor. Okay, let's get rid of that atrocity. I'll just self-delete that out of the mod folder when I'm done. Oh my goodness. Okay, good. That was the not so good one too. Hopefully this one will be a little better. And it's still not perfect, right, everyone, but it could use a little bit of help. But anyway, it's better. I like that one a little better. It does sit lower in the back. I don't know why that is. If the tires aren't maybe in quite the right spot or what. The other one didn't quite sit that way, I don't think. So, but this one does for some reason. You can actually put larger tires on this tractor, believe it or not. I thought those looked large enough the way it was. For those of you who have not seen that tractor, real quick in the shop here, you can put some 900s on this. It just like, oh my goodness, that's going to be some serious flotation on that tractor. Yeah, go to the Michelin's here. You can actually put triples on it too. There's actually a lot of tire options on this tractor. Someone did a pretty nice job, I would say, with the tire options. I don't know, this tractor, I don't know why, when it just does not look right with triples on it, I didn't think. Compared to, some of the bigger other articulated tractors, I think look pretty good with triples. This one, I don't know, just doesn't look good with triples. Don't know why. But, yeah, there you go, Evan. Some Trelleborg, or actually, there's a Michelin's. Michelin 960 R38s. That looks mean. That looks mean. And then, I don't know who in the right mind would put those up. Ugh, that looks nasty. Anyway, let's get to some farming here. But, oh, speaking of farming, by the way, I forgot to mention the one sitting right in the middle here, the John Deere 2510. Bought this tractor here as well. And you might notice the small attachment on the back. That's right, everyone. We're going to be giving precision farming a try. Kind of mentioned doing this on the last series, but everyone's like, let's, hold off, not do it. So, kind of agreed with it, made sense to me. So we're going to give it a try here this series. Now, got to mention here real quick on precision farming, everyone. We've already ditched precision farming on the multiplayer server. We canned it, got rid of it, deactivated it from the multiplayer server. We're playing on Medicine Creek on the multiplayer server yet as well. Which, by the way, if you'd like to join us on Medicine Creek on the multiplayer server, you're welcome to do so. Information, again, down below in the description there. Again, anyone's welcome to join as long as you can play nicely, follow the rules. Again, just join us in on the RDAllen TeamSpeak server. So, yeah, anyway, as far as precision farming goes, like I said, we ditched it on the multiplayer server. We were just having too many problems with it. Something was not coming out right with the yields. Our yields were, yeah, messed up. Very, very messed up. You know, we'd harvest one time, everyone, and the yields, it would work, right? We would actually have yield maps. And then the next time we'd harvest, everyone, we'd only end up with 55% yield. Straight, flat, 55% across the entire field. It's weird. And then one time you harvest with one combine, everyone, the one combine would be getting 125% yield. The other combine would be getting 55% yield. Why does the combine make a difference? I can understand in real life, everyone, it would, but at least in the game here, I don't believe that's the case. I'm pretty sure there was something buggy, something was wrong with precision farming. So we're going to see how it goes here, everyone. The first sign of it looking like it's not going to work, I am probably going to can it here as well. Good riddance. It's not. I'm not going to put up with that. It's going to be gone. So just a FYI on that one, everyone. If it looks like it's not working, it's going to be history. Speaking of which, let's get to harvesting, everyone. So break out the 9610 here, I suppose. I think all the fields are actually in the ready to harvest state. This map is not going to help me with this, is it? Nitrogen is, oh boy. There's the soil type. I did field 9 already. I still need to get 4, 10, and 11 scanned yet. 5 is done as well. So I need to go through and scan these fields. I did that. It took me probably about a good hour or so. I wanted to do field 9 here. Field 9, actually, let's zoom out here. For those of you who have not seen the map, here's what the map looks like. Field 9's a big field. I hesitated to start with this field, but it's like, it looks like it's part of our farm, right? It didn't seem right if we didn't do this field. So it's like, you know what? Oh, and it cost us $6,284 to do that, I guess. Oh, vehicle maintenance was included with that. Oh, that's interesting. So yeah, what's on these fields, and are they ready to harvest? Remove tops. Ooh, what is on? Okay, let's see what's here. What is on this field? Remove tops. I don't like any part of that. Potatoes. Screen goes blank. Field gets deleted. I mean, where's the cultivator? Yep. I got my potato harvester right over here. Yeah, I can assure you, folks, we are not harvesting the potatoes. I never even seen that. If I had realized that sooner, I wouldn't. Boy, was that actually? Boy, I don't remember there being potatoes on that when I did the scanning thing, but there must have been. Well, anyway, we're gonna put the 8760 to work right away here. We're gonna harvest this field promptly. We don't actually, you know what? We can check. I mean, what do I have for potato equipment? Do I have anything like cheap? Yeah, $500,000, and I don't think I have any like good tow behind that I know of. If I had the larger, there is a modded larger tow behind harvester one. If I had that, I might consider thinking about actually doing this, but the 2-row one, no, and I'm not borrowing $500,000 so I can purchase the modded one. That's just simply not going to happen. So we're just going to, and you don't see nothing here, folks, nothing to see here. We're going to till these under. Looks like tillage potatoes to me. Yep, looks like tillage potatoes. Okay. Get the course play going on this here, because I was planning on doing some harvesting. Okay, 4 and 5 are ready to harvest. What's on the rest of these fields here? Oh, you know what? We might end up doing some root crops here then, because there are carrots on here. There's clover and carrots, huh? And alfalfa. We might have to try some carrots here at some point. I know the problem is, like I said, it's going to cost us like $500,000 to get a harvester for that. What's on 10? That is, yeah, I have to get a plow over there too, aren't we? Okay. 4 is, oh my goodness, there's not going to be much harvesting going on here, everyone. I was thinking we were going to be doing some harvesting this episode, but I don't have any of the equipment to harvest any of the crops that are on any of these fields. Maybe we should have looked at that a little closer. Oh well. Anyway, course plate, you're up. Fieldwork mode, course generation. Not sure what width it's going to detect. Is that the plow or the rolling harrow? Don't know. Go with it. How about 4 headlights? How about 5? Articulated tractor might take a little bit further to turn around. Oh boy, this is taking a while to generate this course. This is a 4X map here, by the way. So I suppose that does make sense. Oh yes, that is going to take a while. Well, let's save this here. Field, what number was it? Field 9. Field 9. 10 meter cultivate. Normally, I probably wouldn't save a course like this one, but this is probably going to take a while to complete. Maybe even the next episode, we'll have to see once here, but just in case, we'll hang on to it. Oh, that's taking a while to save. Reminder while it's saving, everyone, if you haven't done so already, don't forget to give the video a thumbs up there. And of course, if you're not already subscribed, make sure you do that there as well. Of course, with that, everyone, if you have any comments, suggestions, something you'd like to see on this series, be sure to let me know. We'll see if we can fit it in here. For the moment, at least for starters, I'm kind of just planning on doing, farming here, as far as wheat, corn, soybeans, that type of thing, right? Not sure about animals on this map. Not sure on that one, because I don't think I'm near any of the animals here right on this particular farm. So if we wanted to do that, I probably should have picked another farm. In fact, I'm not even sure where are the animals on this map here. I see the animal dealer down there. Maybe there actually are no animals on this map. Maybe you got to put your own placeables down. That could very well be. Anyway, we'll leave course play. That's going to take 5 hours. Oh my goodness. Okay then. Might need a bigger planter. And a bigger harvester. That, everyone, is going to take... yeah, that is going to take a while. pH value is bad. I don't know if you actually have to lime before you do anything or not. Not sure. Maybe I should have limed the field first. Don't know if that would have made a difference or not. Anyway, we'll leave course play to that one. I do have one more plow. Field 4. Field 10. Yeah, field 10 is definitely getting cultivated under. Let's see. If you, do these fields need to be plowed? Needs plowing. No, they don't technically need to be plowed. So I could just run the cultivator over them. You know what? That might be a good job. Let's get the John Deere 8440. We did have a John Deere 8630 on the last series, but again, that tractor just that was kind of garbage. Yeah, that tractor was garbage. Absolute garbage. If you have that one, delete that out of your mod folder. Do yourself a favor. Get rid of it. Junk. Absolute junk. Ooh, that's missing some textures on this one here or something. Okay, didn't notice that. Wow. Unless the mod author intended it to be that way. It could very well be. Seems a little woo. Seems a little weird. Set up to field 10 here, get some field work going. Of course, everyone, with the size of this map, probably expect to see a fair amount of course play usage on here. We'll have to see how it goes. But yeah, to do any sort of farming on a map of this size, typically you got to use hired workers and or course play. That's probably what's going to end up happening. Might also have to see maybe make some use of auto drive here as well. I don't know if anyone happens to know, is there an auto drive course? I'm not sure what you'd call it. Auto drive XML file available for this map. Might be kind of nice. I know there is one for Medicine Creek. We're actually got it up on the Medicine Creek server at the moment. We have not actually really tried it per se, everyone, but... Well, actually, I guess a couple people have. I've not tried it myself yet. Still want to kind of learn a little bit about that. True Farmer there on the multiplayer server said he's been using it to unload his combines. So, yes, might just want to check that out. Boy. Windmills on my field. Suddenly less interested in this field all of a sudden. I've seen that in there, but I wonder what that is. That's windmills, huh? Well, that'll make it interesting. What do you think there, Courseplay? You up to the challenge? Boy, Courseplay up to the challenge. Who am I kidding? Not sure what direction Courseplays want to go around this, but we'll find out. We'll just generate a course here. So, course generation. Oh, field 10. Field 10. There we go. Will let us do 5 headlands or not. It's a little tight down here, so it might not. Oh boy, generating another course. While we're generating this, everyone, again, this is the custom texture version of this map. So if you got maybe like a lower end computer, this probably would not be the map for you. I'm not 100% sure on that one, just assuming here. Custom textures usually means they're a little more of a performance hit there. Actually, I haven't checked. Oh, we're hitting 60. Cool. And I'll try to remember to put a download link down below, everyone. From where I got this map from. I did get it from the official map author, which is it JS Mapping, JS Modding, something like that, I think, if I remember correctly, everyone. So, Flint Hills has been out for a while. I'm not sure how long the custom texture one has been out. I think this one is fairly new, if I understand it correctly. So, this was field 10, right? Yeah, field 10. 9.4 meter cultivate. And this actually is cultivator here. The other cultivator one actually plows, and then the rolling baskets cultivate. I don't know, rather interesting setup. Kind of makes sense, I guess. At least they're doing something different, right? And technically, I guess the cultivated, or the plowed texture behind the cultivator maybe looks a little more accurate than, say, the... I don't know what kind of is... more of a seed bed type finish here, I would say, on this texture. Okay, anyway, John Deere 8440's doing that one. Should have no problem pulling this cultivator, I wouldn't think. Bit of an interesting turn there. I'm not sure if Courseplay just couldn't make the turn. I'm guessing Courseplay just couldn't make the turn, maybe. That could get a little interesting in that corner. This is going to take, wow, 3 hours to finish this field. Okay, then. 3 hours, you say. Oh, and I still need to scan these fields yet, too. I'm not going to worry about that because we're not harvesting it. If I was going to harvest it, that's why I went and scanned this field because I was planning on harvesting it. But then, yeah, we got the harvest underway right now here. Looks like Courseplay is doing an excellent job of the harvest here so far. Yeah, excellent job. Anyway, speaking of harvesting, everyone, let's actually get some harvesting going here. Field 55, we can actually harvest that one because that was canola, right? Yeah, that is canola. So we can harvest that field. That is not the combine. Try that again. Anyone else notice that in Farming Simulator 19 here? You go to get into a piece of equipment, and it's like, wait a minute, I'm pretty sure I was next to the combine, and now I got in the tractor there. Anyone else notice that? It seems like it happens quite a bit here in 19 for some reason. Oh boy. We need to do that. Let's see what's here. We need to unfold the harvester, I guess. Okay. And again, this is the John Deere 9610. We're having some problems with the header there. I don't know if it's the header or the combine, what it was. Horsepower related. Just oh, we got canola straw here, don't we? Okay. Oh, there's canola straw. Was not expecting that. That is something I did not pick up, was any sort of baling equipment yet. Did not realize we'd end up with canola straw. Maybe we'll have to go pick up the baler again. Maybe go with a square baler this time or something. We'll see what's here. We got, looks like just under $200,000 left to spend. I did return all the money when I was done. And like I said, left us about $200,000 in case there's any equipment we might need. I think we got everything, unless you folks can think of something I missed here. Pretty sure we mostly got everything we need. Okay, let's see. How's the yield looking? Yeah, it's looking pretty crappy. And I'm okay with that one. That's fine. I figured the yield would be crappy on this field here. It's probably not fertilized. Actually, you know what? I need the other screen here. pH is not great. Fertilizer's probably yes. And when I say fertilizer, I mean at least for precision farming, it calls it nitrogen. Nitrogen's even worse. So yeah, our yields are probably going to be terrible. With that being said, everyone, as bad as what the nitrogen is on this field, as bad as what the pH is on this field, we're actually getting better yield here than we were on the multiplayer server. This looks like it's 75. Yeah, 75 and... Oh, I didn't mean that one, not 65. 70 and 75% so far. And what was annoying with precision farming on the multiplayer server, that again, we're playing on Medicine Creek. Keep in mind, that is like a really hardcore map. Prices on here, I think, are normal. Again, I'm using the unit convert mod here, but we're paying, you know, $100 per bushel of soybeans. Yeah, oh yeah, $100 per bushel, you know, versus Madison Creek, which is what, $10 a bushel or something like that. It's maybe not quite that low, but it's pretty low, right? So I think the prices are normal. I'd have to actually see them in liters to know for sure one, because I haven't quite familiarized myself here with the numbers for bushels in the game here. I know what they are roughly for liters, but I'm not sure what they are for bushels. But yeah, when you're getting like only 55% of the yield you should be getting when the field is in perfect condition, it's kind of painful on that map. And again, from what we could tell when we were doing everything correct, including, you know, resetting the yield data after you're done, and I don't know, something just was not working right. Something was broken on there, unfortunately. Kind of too bad. And again, as I said earlier, if that happens on here, I'll probably can precision farming on here as well. Hopefully it doesn't. I'd like to play with a mod of it. It seems rather intriguing. Looks like a lot of fun to play with, but if it's not going to work, it's not going to work. Garbage. Kind of like a lot of the older mods out there, unfortunately. Yeah, we don't seem to be filling up too particularly quickly here. Be expected, I suppose, with yields like that. We had one section there that was a little bit higher. Again, the yields here are probably going to vary more by soil type than anything. $0 wage payment. Oh, yeah. Cool. Anyway, to the comments. Christopher was saying, good video. Thank you very much for that. Tiki66 was saying, how about a short logging series until a good version of Marksville is available? Speaking of Marksville, when I was actually considering doing that here for my single player series here instead of Flint Hills, I actually talked to the map author about that. Not entirely sure. He said he was going to get back with me, and it was all good and fine. He was going to get back with me. He had a little more of a fixed up version of the map he was going to send me. Not sure what happened to that. So we just went with Flint Hills here instead, everyone. So that's what happened to Marksville. I contacted as MRG modding or map. I think it's MRG if I remember correctly, or something along those lines, right? Contacted him, see if he was okay with it. He said he was gonna sound like a few more tweaks and fixes to the map, and then and maybe he still might have. It's just it's gonna be a little late because I probably should have maybe asked him a little earlier or something. But only had like a day or two here to, you know, get this map going. So I didn't want to, you know, delay any longer. But yeah, definitely looking forward to this one, everyone. We'll see where we end up. You know, again, probably maybe, I know, a good 50 episodes or so on the map is going to probably be the goal. We'll see once. That's usually always the goal when it's about 50 episodes or so, and then sometimes we end up going to like 150, which I don't think that's going to happen with the series, but you never know. All depends what you folks think. If you really like the series, we'll continue playing it. Animal TVI was saying, nice series. Talking about the Madison Creek series. I have enjoyed it, thanks. And don't tell anyone I said this, but the John Deere X9 is a nice looking... Oh, wait, I was not supposed to say anything. Okay, yep. Animal thinks the John Deere X9 is a good looking machine. I'd have to agree there, Animal. That John Deere X9, that is one pretty combine. And hopefully everyone... we'll be seeing that combine on this series here. Hopefully not too long. I don't plan on sticking with these combines any longer than what I have to. I think the combine probably was going to be probably one of the first upgrades here. We'll probably sell both of these combines. And technically, everyone, I could probably do that right now. Both of these combines, if I sold the John Deere 9610 and the 8820 and the headers that go with it here, plus a little bit of money we have already, we probably could afford an X9 if we wanted to, but actually maybe not. That's right, the X9 is like $1 million. Yeah, okay, we might not be able to quite afford it. We'd be like halfway there maybe. I was thinking, you know, the S790 is, you know, roughly what, $500,000. X9's a little more expensive. Magnus was saying, love the demo episode. It could be longer. The X9 is best, my opinion. Great video as always. Yes, I agree with that, Magnus. Yep, that X9, that is one beast of a combine. It is pretty cool. Amy was saying, can you have IH? No, it's red. Why would you want to have that? Keith was asking, do you save these games when the series is done, or do you delete them? I do actually save them. I think I have all my single-player save games yet, as far as I know. This was, I forget if this was 11 or 12 here, slot number. We're up to slot 11 or 12. I have to look again next time I load the game. I'm going to know for sure what slot I'm on. But we're somewhere in that area. Terry was also saying this has been a great series. Really enjoyed it. Hey, thank you very much for that. And I guess I kind of mentioned this right too, but really enjoyed the Medicine Creek series myself as well. Be a little better if you ask me if some of the mod authors of the older equipment, everyone could like get their act together and stop releasing all the garbage they put out all the time. But other than that, really enjoyed the series. For the most part, enjoyed the equipment we used on the series. Again, goes back to some of the quality, some of the mods, right? But other than that, everyone, leaving those out of the equation. Really great map. Highly, highly recommend that map. If you're not already played on it, definitely check out the Medicine Creek map. Bobby was saying that air symbol for fuel is supposed to be propane. I'm not exactly sure what Bobby's referencing there. If he's referencing the air symbol that is in the shop on some of the tractors, that is actually air. Legitimately, that is air. That is what that symbol is. Literally air. Air is a valid fill type in pieces of equipment. A lot of probably the newer or European tractors, where they might have like air brakes or the option to support air brakes. I believe that is what you're seeing there. Jim was saying, great videos always, keep up the great work. What a wonderful finish for this series, by the way, bringing out the John Deere X9 Combine to wrap things up with. Looking forward to the next series. He says, give that Ford T-Dub 35 tractor I sent a try. Works much better and doesn't run on air like the other ones do. Unfortunately, Jim's comment came a little too late, otherwise I might have tried it. But speaking of Ford tractors, by the way, I was looking at tractors here. I didn't realize I had any more Ford tractors because I was looking at the medium tractor category. And this is like all I have right here. And this is garbage. This is garbage. That's absolute garbage. That's even more garbage. 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 Yeah, they're so full of errors, and it's not even funny. But then I went to the small tractor category because I was going to get the John Deere 2510. And it's like, oh, I've got some more Ford tractors here. And that one's, that one looks nothing wrong there. Could maybe open it up and see what's here now. It looks like it's okay, I kind of went through, some of these got some error messages on them. That one's actually okay. Yeah, that one's okay. T-Dub, oh, that one actually was okay. I think one of these. Oh, maybe these are all okay. Oh, okay. All the tractors I have in the small tractor category for Fords appear to actually be halfway decent. The ones in the medium tractor category, not so much. You might want to do yourself a favor if you have any of those tractors, just delete them out. Yeah, I mean, you folks ever wonder why, maybe your FPS is not what it should be, your game's lagging, save game goes missing randomly, weird stuff like that, right? And mods like that typically are what cause your problems. Brian was saying, I hope you bring a Ford over if you have one, or if you get another one, which is what we did. Went with another one. Hopefully that one will be better. And I think it was 170 horsepower on that tractor, everyone, so it's halfway decent. Don't quote me on that one, because I don't remember what all the horsepower of all the different tractors we got here was, but I think that one's like 170 or something. Daniel was saying last episode there, nice combine. What happened to the older equipment? Well, I mean, it's a slightly older John Deere X9, a couple days old. Anyway, when looking at the time here, oh, it is really time to wrap it up. Oh, and we're full too, isn't it? Okay, well, guess that's definitely time to wrap it up then. So with that, everyone, if you folks have any comments or questions, be sure to leave them down below. Like I said, you have any ideas, equipment suggestions, something you'd like to see in this series, let me know. With that, everyone, thanks for watching, and till next time.